Hello? Hello?
You had me at hello.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, you're listening to Ben Murphy on Joy.
Hello, this is Ben.
Hi, Ben. It's Gary Pinto from CBD just calling through. How are you, brother?
Oh, hey, Gary. It's so excited to be chatting to a member of CBD. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you, buddy. Good. How have you found yourself? How am I finding you?
Oh, mate, you've caught it the best time. I mean, Christmas is coming up. I'm getting excited, and I'm more excited because I used to rock out big time to Let's Groove so much.
Amazing.
It's so good to have you here. But you've sort of been away the last couple of years. Well, not from from my eyes. For the last 6 years or so, you've been mentoring many of Australia's recording artists, and you worked as an X Factor Australia's vocal director.
Yes, I've been sort of in the television there for the past sort of maybe 15 years, actually. I went from CDB, between CDB, I was helping sort of mentor through Idol and then through X Factor and now on The Voice. And so it's been sort of an amazing opportunity to be able to help the young artists that are up and coming through the industry with, some of the things we've learned as a band and as musicians, touring the world. And it's been a great blessing to be able to impart some of the knowledge and the experience to these incredible young musicians.
And sharing all that wealth of your many successes and that. But I imagine sort of sitting on the sidelines there, you've got a little bit of itchy feet and had to get CBD reunited.
Yeah, it's been great. This band is like, I always say it's like a Ferrari, It's an amazing band. The four of us together is like nothing else that there's ever been in my life. And when we come together, we can sing together. All the harmonies will be perfect. Every stage move will be perfect. It's like we never left the stage together. So it's just a unique grouping of four people. And because we used to rehearse 5 days a week, I guess it's just so ingrained in us. Everything about our show and the way we sort of operate is very natural instinctively to us. So we really love getting back together. And we did a record a few years ago through Warner's, and just now we've done a Christmas album through Sony. So we've through a subsidiary of Sony called Robert Rigby's label. It's a wonderful label. So we've really enjoyed putting that record together, and it's been a great time.
Was there nerves and trepidation before you all got back together, or did it all just come flooding back the moment you saw each other and said your hellos?
Oh, man, it's like we're family anyway. My brother and I are part of the group. Danny's our cousin, and Andrew's been a member of our family for 25 years or more. So it's something that's so natural to us. As soon as we hit the rehearsal rooms, it's straight back to business, It really is. It just feels like that we have never left the stage together. And it's a great, it's just a great dynamic that is, it's never been repeated in my life. I've been in hundreds of bands, but this band is so unique to me and to us all. So it's been foundational in our musical development.
Now, you were saying that you're all part of the same family and you're all connected in many ways. I want to know, does the Pinto family and extended family, do you celebrate big, massive Christmases?
Oh, mate, we are from Indian heritage. So our Christmases are just curry and music and 100 people, 150 people sometimes. Our families are expansive. So, I mean, my dad comes from a family of 5, mum from 8, and then you're looking back at cousins and at our family functions, it's just everyone gets out a guitar and we all sing harmonies. So as far as we, as early as we can remember, ages 2 and 3 years old, we were singing 4-part harmony with our parents.
Oh, wow.
So to do a Christmas record for us, we've been doing it since we were born. So this record has been really sort of 15 years in the making for CDB. We've started doing carols together, and it's just instinctively natural, and to be able to sing about Jesus is an amazing blessing. It's just, we really feel very honored to be able to have made this record, and Robert Rigby and his beautiful label and his support of this has been a real blessing for us.
And have you had a chance to incorporate much of your Indian heritage into the music for this Christmas album, or?
Yeah, well, we do, I guess in the arrangements we do, we sort of go to kind of those more Middle Eastern, I guess, with the kind of movements in our there's one song called Once in Royal David City that goes, it sounds like it's in Afghanistan, the arrangement. Paul Cicchinelli and Andrew Silver and myself and my brother Brad, we all arranged this thing that it feels like it goes to different continents. So the musical mind of Paul Cicchinelli took it all the way to Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan. And you hear the tablas and the fusion of instruments. It's just incredible, brother. It's one of our favorites on the record.
I really can't wait to get my hands on it and listen to it. It sounds really, really exciting.
Thank you, brother. We really love making it, and we're so proud of it, you know.
Well, on top of that, I'm also I'm a huge, huge lover of Christmas. And this year I'm flying back home to Queensland on Christmas Day, actually. But,
oh, wow.
I know. It's been my first flight back for a couple of months. I'm a little bit trepidatious about that. But the part of Christmas Day I really don't like is that part where you've got to put on a fake smile when I inevitably open up some really awful gift, usually like socks or underwears that my parents have got me. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not going to wear this, Mum. I'm not a size small anymore. I'm a 37-year-old man. You've given me some Bugs Bunny t-shirt. I mean, it's ridiculous. What's the worst gift you've ever been given at Christmas?
Oh, my gosh. You're really outing me now. You're terrible. Oh, my gosh. The worst gift. Oh, my dear.
Well, there's too many, is there?
No, but they're all given with such love, you know. You can't really... I guess everything that has been given to us throughout our lives, even you know, Nana and Grandpa used to give us this shirt with a tie attached to it, you know, that you can pull down and it swings back into the same hole, you know. But, you know, it's so sweet of them. They're thoughtful, you know, and although you may never wear it, it's just, there's nothing, I guess, I can never think of something bad about it because it's so beautiful, you know. It's just very sweet and thoughtful. You know, one gift, brother, that I really, really treasured in my life was I was walking through the cross years ago, CDB recording a record, and it was around a time, you know, around a period of Christmas, I'm sure. And this young man was on the street, and I was talking to this gentleman. I was saying to him, "How are you? Are you okay? How can we help? Can we, you know?" And we talked, and we had some lunch together, and he gave me, I think I gave him something of mine, and he gave me something of his. He had nothing at all, and he was from Korea, and he had come in, and he had no support, no welfare. He's on the street, and he, from his heart, gave me what he had, and I still
That's
shivered.
beautiful. The real gift of Christmas.
Just beautiful. People giving themselves selflessly. That's what God did for us. He gives for everyone, for all of us, his life selflessly, and giving to every man, woman, and child, everybody, his life selflessly. And that's what Christmas is about. So I just saw that in that man that day, and I felt so teary. You know, I still tear up about that beautiful man. You know.
Oh, that's a beautiful story. Look, we're going to go to a song. Would you mind sticking around for a little bit more?
Please, Ben.
Excellent. We'll be back after this song here on Joy 94.9. And we're here with Gary Pinto, singer from the CBD. They're back together and they're performing at Carols by Candlelight. Now, Gary, I want to know, does your family, do you do the bad cracker jokes on Christmas Day where you get all the really bad Christmas jokes?
Oh, terrible. I mean, you know, our family thinks they're all comedians. So what do you do? But, you know, I'm just, we feel very... you know, we it's just a barrel of laughs. As soon as we see our aunties and uncles, they're laughing and they're carrying on, and you know they're bringing out the scotch and you're putting the scotch in your hand or the wine in your hand, and you're saying, "No, I'm driving it." You know, it's just a beautiful, you know, family time. And we have uncles that talk too fast, and uncles that come, you know, from India, and they have you know, an American country and Western accent. So we find that really funny, you know.
Yeah. Oh, well, no doubt they're all going to be raising a scotch glass and toasting you guys because you're performing at the Christmas Carols, the Carols by Candlelight this year. How exciting is that?
It's an amazing event. You know, it's one of our favorite events of the year, always. And traditionally, we've always loved being there and also watching it on television. We've, you know, grown up with that institution, and it's such it's a wonderful group of people. Kat Halliday is a beautiful producer. She produces it every year. Another friend of mine, Rebecca, is Botchos is part of the production, and you know, Sylvie Palladino and Dennis Walter and Adami is going to be there, and Chris Sebastian, and we just feel so, you know, we love being on that stage because there's nothing like it. But my music bowl in front of, you know, this year's not going to have crowds, but in front of the crowds generally, it's just such a beautiful room, and it's singing these beautiful songs with an incredible John Foreman in the orchestra. You can't ask for nothing more, you know? And it feels such an honor to be part of that event.
Now, as a beautiful and sensational night as it's going to be, do you think there's going to be a sense of melancholy without the candles out there in the audience and without the people being able to participate live as normal?
You know what? I think music will transcend it. I honestly do, because John runs. I mean, John is a very humorous man. I don't know. Do you know? You know? Have you met John?
John Foreman? Yeah.
Yeah, he is the funniest guy. I mean, on his talkback, you have your headphones in. He's talking back throughout the show, and you hear his comic. It's unbelievable. So he can throw you off sometimes because he's so funny. But I think the music will transcend because we're there to serve. We're not there to be served. We are there to serve. So as musicians, we're all there to give the gifts we have for the benefit of others. So we just hope that people will see that on television and feel the love that we are there for and there to give, you know?
Oh, mate, you've got me excited. You're such an impassioned performer. It's so great to hear someone who really loves what they do and sharing that passion. You're getting me so excited. I can't wait until this Thursday night. Can you give us a little hint to what you'll be singing?
Yes, well, my brother has written a song called Christmas is Here with his friend Thomas Tan. Just it's like a classic Christmas song that, I mean, my brother has the ability to write these things. His first song he ever wrote was a single for CBD called Back Then, and it's like a Michael Jackson song. He's just got this unique ability to craft songs that are timeless. So we wrote this, and Diesel appeared on the record and just killed it, man. So we're singing it in his absence. This time he was actually going to zoom in and, you know, be on this big screen and everything, but logistically we couldn't work it out, unfortunately. But he sends his love, and we're just going to, you know, have such a ball with it. It's like a soul song. It's like a Teskey Brothers soul song, really, like that kind of soul, you know?
Okay, well, Gary, we're going to put 1 minute on the clock. I need you to answer as many of these this or that questions as you can in 60 seconds. Gary, are you ready? All right, your time starts now. Who is the biggest diva on set of The X Factor, Denny Minogue or Ronan Keating?
Ronan Keating.
Wow. If you had to do a duet with either of these 90 gimmick bands, who would you choose? The Venga Boys or Aqua?
You picked two of my least favourite bands of all time.
Ah, I know. I was hoping so. You choose Aqua, yeah. The lesser of the two evils, huh? Who in CBD is most likely to be on Santa's naughty list?
Andrew Silva. That was quick.
White Christmas or Aussie Christmas?
Aussie Christmas, for sure.
Carols by Candlelight or Carols in the Domain?
Candlelight.
Of course. Australian Idol. Excited for the reboot or should have they left it alone?
Very excited. Any chance to show Aussie talent? It's amazing.
Ah, good answer. Trifle or plum pudding?
Plum pudding.
Seafood Chrissy lunch or a traditional roast?
Seafood, for sure.
2020, has it been a good year or has it been pretty much a bust?
For my family, it's been a good year, strangely, but because we've been together, I've got a little 2-year-old now.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you, Ben. She's just a beautiful girl and we've loved being together.
Oh, that's beautiful. And finally, can we expect big things to come from CBD now that you're all reunited?
I think so, always. You know, there's always possibilities, and we're making new music, and my brother's writing songs continually, Andrew's writing songs, producing songs. We're always in the studio doing stuff for other artists, and we are now devoting more time to ourselves and our band, which is great. And Becky has been fantastic to us, so we're really looking forward to making more records with them.
Well, we are sadly out of the time. Gary, thank you so much for your call. It was a lovely surprise to get that from you mid-show. It was great chatting to you. Myself and all our listeners are certainly looking forward to seeing you perform at Carols by Candlelight this Christmas Eve. Gary, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben. Thanks for having me, brother.